Hey, this is Dave Rockin' Sloma, writer and filmmaker, with an update on one of my new books. It's called Wormwood. This is book 5 in the Deep Underground Military Bases series. And this came out at the end of June. I guess it's been a busy summer. I've been a little behind on my video making. So this book takes off from the storyline that was in books 1 to 4. 1 to 4 is a complete storyline, and this starts a new storyline with many of the same characters. It introduces a new alien threat to humanity and the Earth, and also, as you can tell by the cover here, you've got some asteroids coming in, so that may allude to other threats on the horizon. I will leave it to you when you read the book to find out. Now, this DUMS Deep Underground Military Bases series has been my most well-received and highest-rated series so far. This is book 5. 7 books are planned, plus 3 prequels that will bring it up to 10 books in total. I wasn't planning to go past 4 books at all, but I got ideas for additional stories that seemed worth telling to me, and if they weren't worth it, I wouldn't progress with it. I'm not just going to do it to fill space and try to make some extra money. I want to provide something that's interesting and exciting, something that I'd want to read, and that was really how these series came about. What would I want to read that is not out there? Sure, there are books on DUMS that are factual, and they're fantastic, particularly from Richard Sauder, who I think was a pioneer in the field of investigation there. And so I took that idea and said, what if? What if I could make a fictional series of novels based on underground bases, also with aliens in it too? A lot of people have spoken and said they've seen that type of thing, so I ran with it in a fictional story. Now today's September 27th, and this book has received its first 5-star review the other day. Here it is right here. September 23, 2016, from Amazon customer. Thank you, Amazon customer. It says, "Great series of books. I start reading them and I can't put them down." Well, thanks again. That is, I couldn't think of a better comment. That is fantastic. People like this series. I like writing it. I'll keep going as long as the ideas are there and the readers are there. So this is going to be out in paperback shortly. I'm working on it. Book 6 is being written right now. I am endeavoring to get that out before Christmas time, so look for that towards the end of the year if all goes well. But I don't like to rush my creative projects, so I'm not putting it on a pre-order for book 6. It'll get done when it's done, but I'm just loosely aiming for Christmas time. So with any luck, it will be out then. And this series does sell a fair amount in paperback. More ebooks, of course. That seems to be the way these days. But still a fair amount in paperbacks. So look for the paperback of this one soon. Probably later in September it'll be out. And then book 6 on the way, because this is a cliffhanger ending here in book 5. So it basically is a new storyline that's going to be books 5, 6, and 7. And then I have started work on a prequel series of 3 novels that would take place before the Greyland book. So look for that. If you're a fan of this series and my writing, I highly encourage you to subscribe to my readers list. It's an email list. It's a newsletter that I send out every so often when I have a new book to announce, a new blog post, or something of interest to my readers. Sometimes I'll put special content in the newsletter that you can't get anywhere else. We'll have special deals for subscribers on new books and that sort of thing. So if you go to my website, davidsloma.com, you can sign up for that. And it will be delivered to your inbox when there's a new issue, which is not all the time. I don't spam people, only when there's something to say. So thank you again for your continued support of this series and the great reviews that have been coming in. If you like this book and my other books, please do leave me a review on Amazon.com or wherever you buy your books, iTunes for the ebooks, Barnes & Noble for ebooks and paperbacks also, Smashwords, it's on Gumroad.com, where else, Kobo, basically all the big ebook stores you can get these at. And for the paperbacks, as I mentioned, Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Also, if you go to my website, you can get signed paperbacks that I will send out to you. So contact me there, davidsloma.com, if you have an interest in that area. Or if you just want to say hi to me, you can contact me there, leave a comment. And there's links to my author's Facebook page and Twitter and this YouTube channel here too. All right, that's about all I can say at the moment for Wormwood, Dumb's Underground Military Bases, Book 5 in the series, the ongoing series. It's a lot of fun. Thanks for sticking with it. Thanks for reading.